Right, so today I'm going to demonstrate a trick in Pipistrello and the Cursed Yoyo, which is called jump resetting. Now, in instances where you have voids like this, or over water, it is actually possible to get a jump reset and indefinitely jump as long as you can hold a certain rhythm with your inputs. So in this case, the intended way to get across this gap is to use the wall ride, and then you can just get across it this way. Another way to do it if you don't have the wall ride is to use a jump reset. And how we do that is we need to jump at a wall that is over a void or some water, and then we need to rhythmically chain from using the yo-yo to jump to yo-yo to jump to yo-yo to jump. And we need to do it off the wall. So we need to do that off the wall. In this instance, I'm on a save file that has the where if I hit a yo-yo against the wall while jumping, it is going to send me flying. So in this case, I actually need to ditch the yo-yo, which can be done by holding R2 and throwing it with square. And now I can do the jump resets. And the way to do this, like I mentioned, we just need to hold a direction against a wall, and then the direction we want to move, and then chain from pressing square, X, square, X, square, X, as we hold the directions we want to move. So I'll demonstrate that right now. And there we go. We get across the gap without actually having to use the wall ride ability. Now, the distance that you go with each jump is dependent on how rhythmic you do this. So there are ways to do it a little bit where if you just mash, notice how I'm not really going anywhere, but I'm mashing it, and it's a little bit more consistent. You don't have to really time anything. Just mashing gives you enough distance to move. But if you get a different rhythm where you're giving a little bit more slack between when you're attacking and you're jumping, then you get a bit more distance on it. This is not only useful for skipping sections like this where we have this giant gap, but it's also used for bad ending with new game to intentionally skip a whole section of the game where part of the how you get to the north part of the map is by doing a sewer section here where the game tries to do checks to make sure you have the abilities. So normally you can't actually advance through here without having the required abilities. But if we use this trick, we can get over these and hit the switches. And there we go. So one important thing to know about this is the yo-yo, or in this case the edge of the yo-yo, does need to hit a wall in order to get the reset. So in this case you can use it to skip these whole areas, which allows you to get through the North Plaza earlier than intended. So this is just an example of the jump reset glitch.